Yeah, 2 games. It's really already a ball game. No need to, prolong it. Quarterback with the snaps, hand up to the running back who kind of loses the handle on it, but is going to be met by the defensive line. Going to be pushed back to the 30-yard line. We go second and about 12.
And Newton County's going to take their time. There's no need to get in a hurry. They're going to hand it off to somebody every play, and they're going to get out of here.
Offense lines up. 2 receivers. Quarterback with the snap. Hands off to the runner. It gets stopped. Pushed back. Progressive is going to stop it around the 30-yard line. Going to bring up
Tiger fans
third and about
13.
Now at about the 6.5 minute mark. The Cougars leading 35-7 here in the final quarter in the jungle.
Well, all the food on the home side is half price now.
Now.
Bright side of it.
I'm tempted to know they have any hot chocolate or coffee over there.
Or do they have a heater?
That'd be nice right about now. And hand out to the runner, just breaking tackles, but Kyle Braddock comes up and makes a huge tackles, because, if he wouldn't have made that tackle, it would have been out to the races again.
No, there's no doubt the Northeast Jones defense, they've struggled with Newton County's offense tonight. Their offensive line, their running backs, it's all too athletic for them, especially that running back. He's way too athletic, too fast. He's got a couple touchdowns, not big plays. The New County offense is just too much.
Kyle Braddock deep to return. Nice high punt. It's going to take a deep roll to the Tigers' 20-yard line. And no, Brian, you think this might be the Tigers' last drive of this ball game, and we're approaching the 5-minute mark. So, what do you think they do from this point?
Right now, if I was Northeast Jones, I'd run it every play too and get it over with. Let's start working on next week. They've got another game next week against a pretty good 1 seed, wherever that's going to be. So if I'm Keith Braddock right here, let's just run it.
Got 2 good senior running backs. Just let them run it on out. Give them a lot of memories to end their final regular season on a good running note.
Yeah. There you go.
Hands off to Barnes up the middle. Barnes showing some power running over a defender. Going to get the ball out to about the 25-yard line. Be second and about 5. The 3 receivers set. Smith with the snap. Hands off to Barnes for the flag on the play. It's going to be a false start.
False start against the Tigers.
There's something that, the false start penalties. Kohler is it out here. I'm surprised that, the Tigers are probably not coming off the ball late.
I'm surprised the referees is calling anything like that.
Exactly. Let's just get this ball game over with. It's cold. The game is pretty much over. Let's hurry it up.
Jackets either. Referees aren't wearing jackets.
They're wearing jackets.
Are they? They're wearing jackets?
Natural jackets.
Okay. Well, they're glad they're basketball officials too.
That's a little end of the regular season humor there.
Shirt. It looks like shirts to me. Just regular shirts. But you may be right. Okay. All right. That's good. They just don't run it.
Smith is going to keep it himself up the middle. He's going to take it around the left side, trying to beat a defender. It looks like he's going to be off to the races, trying to beat another defender, but they're going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line in Cougar territory.
About a 40-yard play right there. Mason Smith showing some athleticism, getting around on the top side of the defense, getting a good first down.
13-yard line. That's enough for a Tiger. First down.
After that run, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Cougars 40-yard line. Time approaching 2.5 minutes remaining in this ball game. Mason's going to take it himself up the middle. Trying to get it out to the 35. 2nd and 5.
Number 18, Zachary Dice on the carry. Gain of 5 on the play down to the Newton County 35. Brings up 2nd down and 5.
Yeah. Charlie Strickland in that quarterback. The hands off to Zachary Dice, the freshman running back up the middle. Also in that receiver, Taekwon Trunnell, the sophomore wide receiver. It's actually special because he's wearing my high school number 33. This lines up. Strickland with the handoff.
Dice takes the ball down to the Newton County
Johnson
29-yard line. And that's enough for a Tiger. First down.
Do you have any idea where they're going to be playing next week?
No, not at the moment. There's no idea. Talking to Coach Brady, got to see how things play out. But as of right now, I will announce. I guess I'll find out on either later tonight and announce it on Tuesday. But right now, I don't really know who the Tigers are gonna, face, next Friday. But we're gonna.
It'll be a good team. Somebody. It'll be a 1 seed from another division. It'll be a tough ball game. You have to go to their place too.
Exactly. It's gonna be 2 tough situations: the opponent and the location.
Yeah, and the location. That's right. You got to get on that yellow bus, get on that cheese wagon, and go somewhere.
Well, hopefully it won't be this cold. Hand off to Zachary Dice up the middle.
Gain of 1.
Might as well throw it in the end zone right here.
Might as well, go for it. And this was Strickland's going to keep it himself and take it down at about the 15-yard line, and then that's going to be your ball game. The final, Newton County Cougars 35 to the Northeast Jones Tigers 7. So, the Tigers, they're going to end the regular season on a nasty note, finishing 4-7 overall, and going 3-3 in division, and will travel for the first week of the postseason. So, Brian, final thoughts about this ball game?
Newton County is a very good ball team. From what I saw from Newton County tonight, that big running back, it's a wonder they wasn't a 1 seed. I don't see how they didn't win the division. They must have had some injuries somewhere down the line. That running back and quarterback didn't play. But Newton County looks like a pretty good, solid ball team out here. And for Northeast Jones, they've got problems. I mean, they don't have receivers. Their quarterback is not very accurate throwing the football. And the defense has lapses at sometimes. They give up too many big plays.
Hey, Joe, and even myself, I'm gonna say it's due to the weather. I think it's been the coldest it's been all season.
Hey, it is.
But hey, it's football. Sometimes you gotta prepare for these types of conditions.
But Newton County, like I said, they were a great team, and they live for the big plays. And they had some big plays in this game. That running back had a big night in this ball game. I forgot what his number was. He was a big, strong running back, and their quarterback was athletic. So they've got a lot going for them going into the playoffs. And they're going to be a 3 seed. And I can't believe they wasn't a 1 seed as well as they played here tonight. But good luck to Newton County. Good luck to the Tigers. They're going to go somewhere next week. And I look for Newton County to do well in the playoffs. I really do.
Okay. Well, that's going to, end our broadcast. I'd like to take a moment to thank everybody who had a part and all of Scenic Productions LLC's broadcast throughout this season. First, I'd like to thank God for without him, this broadcast would not be possible. Thank you to Coach Braddock and the Northeast Jones Tigers football team and the whole Northeast Jones Tigers community. Thank you to our sponsors, Southeastern Baptist College, Keys Automotive Services, and Flicker's Tax Services. Thank you to our faithful listeners and supporters of Scenic Production LLC's and this broadcast. Thank you to Walker's Dairy Bar for welcoming our NEJ Tiger Talk broadcast every Tuesday. And thank you to you, my broadcast partner, Brian Grantha, for joining me for the past 2 weeks. And tune in on Tuesday at 12 for the NEJ Tiger Talk as I talk with Coach Braddock and the player of the game. Then tune in to WMXI 98.1 on Tuesday and Wednesday to hear Brian Grantham at 5 o'clock on the Pine Belt Sports Drive. And for the last time this regular season, I'm yours truly, the voice of the Northeast Jones Tigers, Kinsley Keys, signing off, and God bless.
Thank you, Kinsley, for the last 2 weeks. Hey, good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you. This broadcast is brought to you by Scenic Productions LLC and fueled by the following.
Flicker's Tax Service. With tax season just around the corner, visit Flicker's Tax Service in Taylorsville, Mississippi, providing expert knowledge on all returns from 1040 EZs to corporations as well as payroll. Flicker's Tax Service. Call 601-785-6900. Southeastern Baptist College, empowering students to reach their spiritual, academic, and athletic potential. Discover the difference at your hometown college. Southeastern Baptist College, equipping the saints.
Having AC issues? Does your vehicle no longer drive like new? Head on over to Keys Automotive in Laurel. Keys Automotive specializes in repairing foreign and domestic vehicles. Keys Automotive, located at 623 Arco Lane in Laurel, or call Charles Keys at 601-649-0517.
Hey, this is Tony Barnes, running back for Northeast Jones Tigers. Thank you for listening to a broadcast brought to you by Senior Productions, LLC.
Hey, this is Jawad Jones, defensive end for the Northeast Jones Tigers.
Hey, this is Mason Smith, quarterback and defensive back for the Northeast Jones Tigers and the Ascendant Productions LLC Week 3 Player of the Game. Thank you for supporting the Tigers and tuning into this broadcast.
Hey, this is Jackson Flint, defensive end for the Northeast Jones Tigers. Thank you for listening to this broadcast brought to you by Scenic Productions, LLC.
Hey, this is Christian Lowry, tight end for the Northeast Jones Tigers. Thank you for listening to this broadcast brought to you by Scenic Productions, LLC.
Hey, this is Justin Montgomery, offensive lineman for the Northeast Jones Tigers. Thank you for listening to this broadcast brought to you by Scenic Productions, LLC.